Hi everybody, this is Yoni Zofan again. It is currently the second week of September, which means we're post the Labor Day holiday weekend, and pricing has been on the rise since the end of August and into September as the kids have been back in school, moving up to levels we haven't seen since they left school back in the end of May. Question is, why is it moving so aggressively? By aggressive, I mean maybe 20-30 cents higher. The answer lies a lot in the upcoming weather forecasts. The 10-day forecast is calling for some extreme heat to hit the eastern two-thirds of the country. It's interesting though that the heat is going to come in a wave, if you will. It'll move from west to east. While it's going to be summertime-like temperatures, 90 degrees will be crossed this week in central Ohio and later on in the week in the East Coast. It's not going to quite be like the summertime where the entire country is hit at the same time. This is an important piece for energy pricing, specifically for power markets, because the capacity prices for power are set based off of those coincidental peaks. What's the 5 hours of the year where the most usage occurs? On the 5 warmest days of the year, the five peakiest days of the year, when does usage occur? What we see is, typically we find those days to happen in July and August when it's very hot out. Occasionally they can happen into June, and occasionally they can happen into September. Last year alone, September 4th and September 5th of 2018 marked 2 of the 5 peak hours for capacity for PJM for 2018. So, this year we have this heat wave coming. Question is, will it mark some of the peak hours for PJM in 2019 as well? Right now, we're estimating that it won't, and it's because of what we talked about, where we see that the heat is going to impact the Midwest first and then the East Coast later, as opposed to impacting them both on the same day at the same time. It's going to not cause as much demand to surge in both areas. So we're not expecting to see the peaks that we saw in July and August of this year that will make up the coincidental peaks for 2019, but we are expecting this warm front to come through. It's certainly having an impact on futures pricing. We're seeing that in the increase in the market, but it's not expected to impact capacity prices for next year. So from a planning perspective for capacity, you should be safe to not have to worry about a coincidental peak coming up this week, but it is worth to keep your eye on because we are going to see temperatures north of 90 degrees. It'll feel like summer even though we're here in mid-September. So with that, I'm going to sign off, wish everyone a great fall, and we'll talk to you again soon.